Are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kipnis onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 3. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And there's ball one. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, 2 down now. Here's J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Kipnis has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Bogaerts. And that's the first out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has an even 10 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Swinging a ground ball to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This is popped up. Moreland is there, and that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland around first, on his way for 2. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Rafael Devers the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
To third, right to Ramirez. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 5. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swihart tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Nunez stands at second with 2 gone. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to first. On to the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that Edwin Encarnacion now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Here's Yonder Alonso. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitless in 6 tries. From the belt, kicks and deals. A changeup over the inside corner.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. To his right, Lindor. And there's out number 2. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mitch Moreland. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Xander Bogaerts would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run. Runner at first will be in motion.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox. In now for Cleveland, Brandon Guyer, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bogaerts over to his left. 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a slider taken for a ball. The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guyer is off of first with 2 away. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that retires the side. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And that one stayed too low apparently.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Devers at second. Nunez is over at first with 1 away. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Throw to first, and that gets him out. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. Dribbled up the line. He's right there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And there's 1 away. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now batting, Jason Kipnis. He popped out in his first trip. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1-1. Swing and a little tapper. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Into the box, Brandon Geyer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Boston, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-1 to Martinez.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fastball in there. 3-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now the payoff pitch home. Hits this one hard the other way. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The 1-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive. Ready for another shot now, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Here's Rajay Davis now.
Leading off for the Tribe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, strike one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit down the third base line. Here now the 2-2. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded down the third baseline.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. The pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Ready once again, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1 is offered out of the zone and missed.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A little bouncer. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Brantley goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Yan Gomes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
3-1 to Yan Gomes. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit out towards second. Nunez ranges to his right. And that's out number one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Geyer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Rajay Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
All even now, 2 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3 and 2. Payoff pitch one more time. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Rafael Devers the next to bat. No hits to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 39.
0-1 count and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll get in there safely. Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got George Cantos enters the ball game out of the pen.
George Cantos.
From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside the throw. Safe. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now. Here's Yonder Alonso, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ramirez at second with 2 down. High in the air into shallow left center. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play. Stepping.
Leading off for Boston, center field.
Cody Allen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 37.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Allen.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit hard to short, and that's through for a base hit. Bradley rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Here's J.D. Martinez. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's a .333 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Comes set with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through. A base hit. Benintendi rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. And no one will track it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. A bouncer up the middle. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. This is flared out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. At the plate, Yan Gomes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Brantley aboard here at first with nobody out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. And he's safe. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding in for the Indians, Brandon Guyer. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi in pursuit. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that stuff.
Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
The final line score.